Dear children, welcome to today's maths class. Today also we are going to solve some of the linear equations. Actually they are not given of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. We have to reduce it in the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Let us solve the first question. We have 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. 4 by root x minus 9 by root y is equal to negative 1. It is not in the linear equation form. We have to reduce it into linear equation form. So, this is actually 2 into 1 by root x plus 3 into 1 by root y is equal to 2. 4 into 1 by root x minus 9 into 1 by root y is equal to negative 1. So how do we assume? Let 1 by root x is equal to u we will take, and 1 by root y is equal to v we will take. So how to rewrite the equation? That is 2 into u it will be plus 3 into v equal to 2 as minus 2 we will write equal to 0. This is equation number 1. We have equation number 2 like this. 4 into u minus 9 into v minus 1 as plus 1 this side equal to 0. This is our equation number 2. So what do we do? In the first equation, the coefficient of u is 2. So let us make it as 4. What do we do for that? So we can rewrite it as, that is equation 1 into 2 implies, first equation we are going to multiply by 2. We will be getting it as 4u plus 6v minus 4 equal to 0. 4u plus 4u minus 9v plus 1 equal to 0. This is our second equation. Here you can see both the coefficients are same. As you know, we have to subtract. When we subtract, 6 minus of minus will become plus. 6 plus 9 is positive 15v. Minus 4 minus 1. Minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 equal to 0. So we have 15v is equal to positive 5. Therefore, what is v is equal to? 5 divided by 15. We can cancel 5 one time. 15, 5 3s are 15. So, isn't it equal to 1 by 3? Therefore, what is our v means? Isn't it 1 by root y is equal to 1 by root y is equal to 1 by 3. 1 by root y we have considered as v. Therefore, this implies root y is equal to 3. How to remove the square? We have to square on both the side. Do the squaring. That is root y whole square is equal to 3 square. Root y square is y. 3 square is 9. So we got the value of y as 9. You have to keep it in a box. So let us find out how we will be getting x. We have to substitute in equation. Substituting in equation 1. In any one of the equation we can do in equation 1. What do we get? 2u plus 3v minus 2 equal to 0. So, v is equal to 1 by 3 we know. We will substitute v value. That is 2u plus 3 into our v value is 1 by 3 minus 2 equal to 0. 3 and 3 can be cancelled. 2u plus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. That is 2u minus 1 equal to 0. 2u equal to 1. Therefore, u is equal to 1 by 2. What is u equal to 1 by 2? U equal to 1 by 2 means 1 by root x. U is 1 by root x. Therefore, we can equate these two. We can say that root x is equal to 2. So, in order to get x, we have to square on both the sides. Root x whole square is equal to 2 square. 2 square. Root x whole square equal to 2 square. Therefore, x is equal to 4 we are getting. Therefore, our solution x is equal to 4, y is equal to 9. This is how we get the answer. Second equation, solve 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 14. 3 by x minus 4y is equal to 23. Here only problem is with our x comes in the denominator, the y is in the numerator itself, only x we have to change. This means 4 into 1 by x, 4 into 1 by x. So let 1 by x is equal to u. Only 1 by x we are changing, y we do not change. So how do we get the equation now? 4 by x means 4 into 1 by x. 4 into 1 by x is 4u. So equation will become 4u plus 3y minus 14 equal to 0. Second equation is, how do we get it? 3u minus 4y minus 23 equal to 0. Now look at the coefficient. So I think it is better to have cross multiplication method. So let us take it as u, v, u, and here it is y because v is not there. U, y, 1 we will take. Under u, what do we take? This is a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. So under u we have b1, b2, b1, b2, then c1, c2, c1, c2, a1, a2 again. This is b1, b2. We will cross multiply u divided by, we have to write it as u divided by 3 into negative 23. 3 into negative 23. 3 into negative 23 is negative 69 minus, negative into negative is positive, 4 into 14 is 56. So be careful, u divide by 3 into negative 23 is negative 69 minus, minus into minus is plus, we don't have to mark, 4 into 14 is 56. That's equal to y divided by, again cross multiply, negative 14 into 3, it is negative 42 minus, negative into positive is negative again, 23 into 4, it is 92. That's equal to 1 divided by, cross multiply, 4 4s are 16. Here comes negative, minus 3 3s are 9. So we have u divided by, both are negative. So add both, we will be getting the answer negative 125. That's equal to 1 by negative 25. Then y divided by minus 42 plus 92. That's equal to 1 by negative 25. Now let us get the answer. So here this transferring to other side, u is equal to negative 125 divided by negative 25. How many times? 25 5, 125. 5 times. Negative goes. U is equal to 5 we are getting. Y divided by Subtract difference of this. 92 minus 42 is 50 equal to 1 by negative 25. Now how do we get? Look at this. U equal to 5 we got already. What is our U? U is equal to 1 by x, that is 5 by 1. Therefore, what is x equal to? Reciprocal. It is x is equal to 1 by 5 we are getting. X is equal to 1 by 5. Then comes y value. How do we get y value? Y by 50 is equal to negative 25. Therefore, y we have to transfer 50 to the other side. 50 by negative 25 equal to negative 2. Therefore, our solution x is equal to 1 by 5, y is equal to negative 2. Now comes our third question. All these questions are different type. So you have to practice each one. So next question is, all of you copy down, solve 6x plus 3y is equal to solve 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy 2x plus 4y is equal to 5xy. Here in this case, see children, we are happy by seeing ax plus by. But this is not c. X and y variable are there. Both are there, x into y. So in order to remove x into y, we have to divide it by xy. Dividing by xy at right side means at left also we have to divide. So it should be of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Xy should be changed. In order to change xy into xy as division on both the side we have to do. So through what we are dividing by xy, we get, dividing by xy we get 6x plus 3y divided by xy equal to 6xy by xy. This is how we change our first equation. So what do we do? 6x is having denominator xy plus 3y by xy. Separate it as 6x by xy plus 3y by xy equal to 6xy by xy. Xy cancel. We have left with the 6. X and x can be cancelled. Y and y can be cancelled. See here we have 6 by y plus 3 by x is equal to 6. So this is the first equation. Again we have to rewrite the equation. Okay. So second equation now we have 2x plus 4y equal to 5xy. What is the method? We have to divide throughout by xy. 2x plus 4y by xy. At the right side also 5xy by xy. Cancel xy's. Here don't cancel in between. Here you have to cancel it as 2x by xy plus 4y by xy. Separate like this equal to 5. So x and x can be cancelled. Y and y also. So it is 2 by y plus 4 by x is equal to 5. This is our second equation. Now what do we do? Everybody knows we have to change it. So y comes first. Let it be. Let y 1 by y is equal to u and 1 by x is equal to v. Do and finish along with me. So first equation will become 6 into 1 by y, that is 6u plus 3 into 1 by x, that is 3v equal to 6. Second equation will become 2 into 1 by y, 2u plus 4v is equal to 5. Here it is simple. The second equation can be multiplied by 3, so it will become 6. Elimination method can be done, and that is first equation. This became third one. This as fourth one. Okay. Now fourth equation we are going to multiply by 3. This equation we have to multiply by 3. So when it multiplied by 3, what happens? That is 3 into 2u become 6u. This implies 6u plus 3 4s are 12v equal to 5. Below that we will write our third equation. 6u plus 3v equal to 6. Let us subtract. This is elimination. When we subtract throughout subtraction, 6 minus 6 0, 12 minus 3. 9v equal to 5 minus 6 negative 1. So what is our v is equal to? So v is equal to negative 1 by 9. V is equal to negative 1 by 9. What is v? Isn't it 1 by x? V is equal to 1 by x. Here I will repeat the steps once more. You can see, children, 6u plus 12 is equal to 15. When multiplying by 3, fourth equation by multiplication by 3. That is fourth equation. 2 into 3 is 6u. 4 3s are 12v. 5 into 3 is 15. Now let us do the subtraction. 6u minus 6u will become 0. 12 minus 3 is 9. 15 minus 6 is 9 it is. So v is equal to 9 by 9. That's equal to 1 by x. 9 by 9 is 1. Positive 1 itself. Therefore x is equal to 1. Let us find out what is y is equal to. Substituting in first equation we will be getting what is y is equal to. So that is substituting in equation number 1. Substituting in equation 1 we get 6u plus 3v is equal to 6. V value we got as 1. So 6u plus 3 into 1 is equal to 6. 6u plus 3 equal to 6. Therefore 6u is equal to 6 minus 3 is 3. Therefore what is u is equal to 3 by 6. That's equal to 1 by 2. U means, what is that? What is u is equal to 1 by y. 1 by y. Therefore y is equal to 2. Therefore the solution x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. You have to write the answer below. Solution x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2. Then you have to underline. Now we move on to next question. That is a different type again. We can copy the question. Question as it is. Solve 1 by 3x plus y plus 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 3 by 4. Second equation is 1 by 2 into 3x plus y minus 1 by 2 into 3x minus y equal to negative 1 by 8. See children, x and y comes in the denominator and also with addition sign. All these items should be changed. So how do we take this? We have to take the whole thing. See, 1 by 3x plus y is there in first equation as well as in the second equation. 1 by 3x plus y. So both of them can be taken as u. And 1 by 3x minus y in the first equation as well as in the second equation we have. So let it be equal to y. So let We have to consider it as let 1 by 3x plus y is equal to u and 1 by 3x minus y is equal to v. So how to rewrite the equation now? So we have to rewrite the first equation as it is u plus v is equal to 3 by 4. This is the first equation. Second equation is 1 by 2 into 3x plus y. 1 by 3x plus y as u we are considering. 2 in the denominator. So it is actually half. Half into u plus. It is minus half into u minus half into v it is equal to negative 1 by 8. Be careful. It is half into 1 by 3x plus y minus half into 1 by 3x minus y. So half into u minus half into v equal to negative 1 by 8. You can see 2 in the denominator common. So multiplication throughout by 2 into 2. What happens if you multiply this by 2? Into 2 means 2 will be getting cancelled. You will be getting it as u minus again into 2 means this will become v itself negative 1 by 8 into 2. It will be getting cancelled. You will be getting 4 here. Negative 1 by 4. This is our rewritten second equation. Under this, let us write first equation u plus v is equal to 3 by 4. Now by elimination method very easily we can do this, children. What is the easy method? We will add these two. U plus u. What is u plus u? What is u plus u? It is 2u. This becomes 0. Negative 1 by 4 plus negative 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Look at same denominator we have. So numerator negative 1 plus 3. What is negative 1 plus 3? That's equal to positive 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. That is, we have to write it as 2u equal to, look at this, 2u equal to 1 by 2. 2u equal to 1 by 2. 2 and 4 getting cancelled. 1 by 2. So what is u equal to? This implies u equal to already half is here and into 2 become divided by 2 on the other side. So it will be u is equal to 1 by 4. U is equal to 1 by 4. What is u means? U is equal to, we have considered u is equal to 1 by 3x plus y. That is equal to 1 by 4 we are getting. Again we are coming to another equation. This implies we have to simplify 3x plus y equal to 4. Here our assumption u is equal to 1 by 3x plus y. We got the value of u here. It is equal to 1 by 4. Therefore both the numerators same. We can equate 3x plus y is equal to 4. 3x plus y is equal to 4 is our third equation. Hope you understood. Now let us move to how to find out v. We have to think how to find out v. Okay. How to find out v? In order to find out v, what to do? So here we got v value and we got the equation 3x plus y is equal to 4. This is our equation number 3. After getting this, we will substitute in any one of the equation. U plus v is equal to 3 by 4. U value we got already. We have found out u is equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 plus v equal to 3 by 4. How do we get the rest of it? Keep v as it is. V is equal to 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. 4 is the denominator. So we have 3 minus 1 is 2. Again cancelling this, we will be getting 1 by 1 time and here it is 2 time. So here V is equal to 1 by 2 we have. What is our V? It is 1 by 3x minus y. Compare both. Numerators are same. So let us compare. So how do we get now? That is 3x minus y is equal to 2. 3x minus y is equal to 2 we can write. This is our equation number 4. Let us write equation number 3 below this. That is 3x plus y is equal to 4. Actually it is double elimination. After the first elimination we are getting u and v value. Then in order to get x and y we are proceeding this. This was our third equation. How to get it? Better, shall we add this to? If we add, we will be getting 6x. By addition, this will become 0. Y term will become 0. 2 plus 4 is 6. Addition or subtraction we will do in elimination. X is equal to 6 by 6, that is equal to 1. So we got our x value, x is equal to 1. Let us substitute in any one equation. That is substituting 3x plus y is equal to 4. So x value 1 we will be substituting 3 into 1 plus y equal to 4. 3 into 1 is 3 plus y equal to 4. This implies y is equal to 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 we got. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. That is the solution for this equation. So it's very simple. Hope you understood. Now let us move to next word problem. After doing 3 word problem, we'll be completing today's portion. After that, you will be getting homework also. See the question, word problems. All of you can copy down these questions. Everybody copy the question. Formulate and find solution. Formulate and find solution. Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours and upstream 4 km in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water. Find her speed of rowing in still water and speed of the current. I'll be explaining this. After copying, listen carefully. Ritu, a girl, she is rowing boat downstream. So distance traveled by her is, by the girl is 20 km. Time taken is 2 hours. So downstream movement means it will be somewhat easy. Along with the flow of the water, she is moving. Distance 20 km, time taken is 2 hours. And we do not know the speed of the rowing in still water and as well as speed of the current. Both of this we have to find out. And second condition is she is moving upstream 4 km in 2 hours. 4 km upstream she is moving in 2 hours. So it's a slow movement actually, upstream movement moving against the flow of water. Find her speed of rowing in still water. We do not know, let it be x. Speed of rowing in still water be x km/h. And what is the speed of the current? Let speed of the current be y km/h. That is how we have to start our question. So all of you can copy that. Let speed of rowing in still water be x km/h and speed of current be y km/h. Okay, now let us come back to speed, time as well as distance relationship. What is time equal to? You can copy down. Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance by speed. Here we have considered x kilometer per hour as the speed of rowing in still water, and speed of the current, flow of the current. Speed of flow of current is y kilometer per hour. So, according to the given condition, this girl is moving 20 kilometers. So, in terms of time, I will be considering. First sentence you can go through. Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometer. So, distance travelled is 20 kilometer. Time taken is 2 hours. And it's a movement downstream. So, speed of downstream movement we have to consider. Speed of rowing in still water is x. When we move downstream, we will be adding the speed of current along with the x. I'll explain once more. ഒഴുക്കിനൊപ്പം റോ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ x plus y എടുക്കുക. Speed of rowing in water. Speed of rowing in water when we move downstream. ഒഴുക്കിനൊപ്പം പോകുമ്പോൾ x plus y. That means speed will be increased. Speed of rowing can be increased. That's way. So distance traveled by this girl is 20 kilometer and speed of rowing downstream is x plus y. So time taken here is she is moving in 2 hours. This is the first equation. So distance is 20 kilometer. Speed of rowing downstream is x plus y. Along with the flow of water, boat is moving, rowing downstream. So rowing in still water is x. Along with that flow of current, its speed also will be added. But whereas in the upstream movement, it will be x minus y. It is against the flow of water. So speed of rowing will be getting reduced. X minus y. So in the first equation it is 20 by x plus y is equal to 2 or 2 by 1. We can cross multiply now. Left to right or this is how. So this is 2 into x plus y. Okay, 20 by x plus y is equal to 2 by 1. Therefore, 2 into, you can cross multiply. 2 into x plus y is equal to 20 into 1 is 20. Open the bracket. It is 2x plus 2y equal to 20. Don't you see a common factor 2 here? So, dividing by 2 we get 2x by 2 is x plus y is equal to 10 we get. This is actually our rewritten first equation. So let us have this equation as 1. We don't want to write this as 1. Okay. Let it be 1. X plus y is equal to 10 we are getting. Now let us move on to next condition. What is that? The girl is moving against the flow of the current. So what is the time taken? So time taken is 2 hours. In 2 hours only 4 kilometer. Distance travelled is 4 kilometer. As it is upstream movement, speed decreases. X minus y we will take. That's equal to time taken is 2. 2 is 2 by 1. So how do we solve this? For this, okay, 4 by x minus y equal to 2 by 1. Cross multiply, that is 2 into x minus y. This is 2 into x minus y equal to 4 into 1 is 4. 2 into x minus y equal to 4. Open now, open or just take this 2 to the other side. So simplification, x minus y is equal to 4 divided by 2. What is 4 by 2 is 2. This is our second equation. X minus y is equal to 2. This is our second equation. So here we have two equations. First equation was x plus y equal to 10. This was our first equation. Let us solve this very easy. So we have 2x is equal to 10 plus 2 is 12. X is equal to 12 by 2. It is 6 kilometer per hour. What is that x mean? It is speed of rowing in still water. That we have to write. Speed of rowing in still water equal to 6 kilometer per hour. How to find out y? Let us find out y next. Very simple. In the next equation, in any one of the equation, we have an equation x minus y is equal to 2. Let us substitute in that. That is, x value we have 6 minus y is equal to 2. Let us take negative y to the other side, become positive y. Keep 6 as it is, positive 2 as negative 2 to this side, y is changed. So 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 we are getting. What is y means? Speed of current. Speed of current. Speed of current. Current means flow of water. Speed of current equal to 4 kilometer per hour. Now let us move on to next question. That is this is the next question word problem. Two women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. All of you copy down the question. Try to complete this. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. So, see the condition. Some women and men are working together and how much time is taken, everything they have mentioned. So, how to start? First you have to think what is to be found out. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work. Let it be x. And find the time taken by one man alone to finish the work. That let it be y days. So, we can copy down. Let time taken by one woman alone to complete the work. So, write it. Let time taken by one woman alone. Let time taken by one woman alone to complete the work equal to x days. X days. Then now you have to listen carefully to the question. So if a woman is completing a work in 2 days, how much work will be completed in 1 day? That is 1 by 2. Half of the work. If a lady is taking 6 days work to complete, 6 days, in 1 day how much work will be completed? 1 by 6th of the work. 3 ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് ഒരു ലേഡി ഒരു വർക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ദിവസത്തിൽ 1/3 പാർട്ട് ഓൺലി വിൽ ബി കംപ്ലീറ്റഡ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ്. 5 ദിവസം എടുത്ത് വർക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ ഒരു ദിവസം 1/5 ഭാഗം 1/5 ഓഫ് ദ വർക്ക് വിൽ ബി കംപ്ലീറ്റഡ്. സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ഇറ്റ്? Time taken by one woman alone to complete the work is x days. Therefore, in the next step what we will write? Therefore, part of the work part of work completed in 1 day. 1 day by one woman. Okay, that will be 1 by x. It is completed in 1 day by one woman. That is equal to 1 by x. Now we have to find out how much work is completed by man also. A man can complete a work in y days. So let us write it as, let time taken by one man alone to complete. Let time taken by one man alone to complete the work equal to y days. Y days. For example, 6 days. A man is trying to complete the work and he will be completing in 6 days. Then in 1 day, how much work is completed? It is only 1 by 6th of it. 6ൽ ഒരു ഭാഗം മാത്രമേ വർക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആവുന്നുള്ളൂ. So here y days he is taking. Y days ആണെങ്കിൽ in 1 day how much part will be completed? 1 by y. Yയിൽ ഒരു ഭാഗം. So that is the next step. Part of work done by completed by one man in 1 day. That is equal to 1 by y. That is equal to 1 by y. Now we have to come back to condition. 2 conditions are there. From those 2 conditions we are going to frame equation. It's very simple, children. If you understand, it is easy. Okay. So 2 women and 5 men, they are finishing the work. Together they are doing. Finishing in 4 days. In 4 days. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ദിവസത്തെ വർക്ക് നമ്മൾ ഇക്വേഷനായിട്ട് എഴുതണം. So how to frame that equation? ഒരു ദിവസത്തെ വർക്ക്. That is 2 women are working. ഒരു woman, we know that she will be doing the work for 1 day. It is 1 by x. ഇപ്പോൾ 2 women ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് it is 2 by x. 2 by x. Now one man is completing the work in y days. So part of the work completed in y days is 1 by y. ഇവിടെ എത്ര man ഉണ്ട്? 5 men. So 5 by y equal to, together they are completing in 4 days. അപ്പം 4ൽ ഒരു ഭാഗമാണ്. 1 by 4th of the work will be completed in 1 day. So this equation shows how much part of the work is completed in 1 day. 2 ladies in 1 day, 2 by x parts. 5 men in 1 day, 5 by y part. Together they are completing in 4 days, means in 1 day 1/4 of the work will be over. Let us write it as first equation. Similarly, come to second equation. How do we do that? So in how many days they complete the work? While 3 women, so 3 women's work in, part of the work done by 3 women will be 3 by x. ഒരു ദിവസം 3 ലേഡീസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വർക്ക്. ഒരു ലേഡി 1 by x പാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പോൾ 3 ലേഡി ആവും 3 by x പാർട്സ്. And how many men are working? 6 men. So 6 men 6 by y. So together they are taking 3 days. About 1 day 1/3 of the portion will be completed. Now we got both the equation. We have to simplify it. Let us take one example I told you. 2 into 1 by x. Let 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. I'll be framing the equations for you. You have to complete it. 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v. Okay, so let us rewrite the first equation. It is 2u plus 5v is equal to 1 by 4. 3u plus 6v is equal to 1 by 3. We have to simplify both the equation. You have to find out what is u and v. Will you be able to do? or otherwise you complete it now itself. So here it is. This equation can be cross multiplied or elimination method can be done. This equation throughout we will multiply by 3 and this by 2 so that it will be. So this equation you are going to multiply by 3, this equation by 2. It will be rewritten here itself. So what do we get? 3 2s are 6u plus 3 into 5 is 15v equal to 3 into 1 by 4. It is 3 by 4 we are getting. Next step here, multiplication by 2. 6u plus 6 2s are 12v equal to 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. So let us simplify this. By subtraction we will eliminate 15 minus 12. 15 minus 12 is 3v. That is 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. That is, okay. So 3v equal to 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. Now how to simplify this? You cross multiply, simplify it. This is equal to 3 3s are 9. This is how 3 3s are 9 minus 4 3s are 12. 4 2s are 8 divided by 4 3s are 12. 3v is equal to 9 minus 8 by 12. 9 minus 8 is 1 by 12. So v is equal to 1 by 12 already there into 3 here become denominator 3 on the other side. 1 by 36. V is equal to 1 by 36. What is V means? Isn't it 1 by y? Therefore, this implies y is equal to 36. What is y? Number of days a person does the work, 36 days. Now we have to find out x value. How do we find out x value? Let us find by substituting in any one of the equation. That is, we have 2u plus 5v equal to 1 by 4. 2u plus 5 into v value. What is our v? It is 1 by 36. Be careful, don't write 36 there. 5 by 36. Therefore, what is 2u equal to? 2u equal to 1 by 4 already there. Plus 5 by 36 will become minus 5 by 36. LCM we have to get. Better you can multiply by 9 here. This also by 9. So that it become 1 into 9, 9 by 36 minus 5 by 36. That is 9 minus 5 is 4 by 36. We can cancel how many times? 4 by 36 is 1 by, it is 2 2s are 4, 18 comes 1 by 9. So it is 1 by 9 we have. Okay. So 2u equal to 1 by 9. Therefore u equal to, this implies u is equal to 1 by 9 already there into 2 hours in the denominator. So 1 by 18. U equal to 1 by x. Therefore x is equal to 18. 18 days. 18 days. So write it in words. All of you write in words. Time taken by one woman alone. One woman alone to complete the work equal to 18 days. Time taken by one woman alone to complete the work equal to 18 days. Time taken by one man alone to complete the work equal to 36 days. That's our question. With one more question we will be completing today's portion. It's also a simple problem. You can solve it now. Go through the question. Ruhi travels 300 kilometers to her home partly by train and partly by bus. So she is using both the mode, that is by train and by bus. Total distance travelled is 300 kilometers. You have to copy the question. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometers by train and remaining by bus. So time taken by her is 4 hours. She is traveling 60 kilometers by train. So out of 360 kilometers she is moving by train. So what is the remaining? So remaining is 240 kilometers by bus. That is the first condition. If she travels 100 kilometers by train, that is a second condition. 100 kilometers by train. So out of 300, moving 100 by train, then 200 by bus. For that she is taking 10 minutes longer. 10 minutes longer that of first case. First case she took 4 hours. Now it is 4 hours 10 minutes. Find speed of train and bus separately. How to start with? So whatever we do not know, let us start with x and y. Let speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. All of you copy down. Speed of train be x kilometer per hour and speed of the bus be y kilometer per hour. Y kilometer per hour. So distance traveled by speed. Distance by speed is equal to time taken. So in the first condition 4 hours she has taken. 60 kilometers she has moved by train. 60 kilometer distance. By speed of the train x plus remaining total 300 it is. So remaining is 240 by bus now. Bus speed is y. So total time taken is 4 hours. It is the time taken by train. First one is time taken by train. That is distance by speed of the train. Time taken by bus. Distance traveled by bus divided by speed of the bus. So total time taken by train plus time taken by bus equal to 4. This is our first equation. Here you can see children, 4 is a common number in this. Dividing by 4. Now itself we can simplify this equation. Dividing by 4. 60 by 4. 60 by 4 is 15. 15 by x plus 240 also should be divided by 4. How many times? 60 times divided by y equal to 4 divided by 4 is 1. So this whole thing we are dividing. You can see like this, 60 by x divided by 4. Divide by 4 means 60 by x into 1 by 4 is the meaning. Divide by 4 means multiplication by the reciprocal. That is how I wrote it as 15 by x. Similarly, 240 by y. It is 240 by y. Divided by 4 means we can cancel 60 by y equal to 4 by 4 is 1. So this is our first equation. Very simple. 15 by x plus 60 by y is equal to 1. First equation. In the second condition, what is that? 100 kilometers she is moving by train. So 100 kilometer distance by train speed. Distance by speed. Time taken by train we have written. Plus time taken by bus. So distance travel will be the remaining 200 kilometer. Then only total distance will be 300. Divide by bus in the speed y. So time taken 10 minutes longer. That means already 4 hours she has taken. 4 hours 10 minutes out of 60 minutes. That you have to be careful. Isn't it 1 by 6 now? 1 by 6. 4 1 by 6. What is 4 1 by 6 equal to? 4 6 are 24 plus 1, 25 by 6. So our equation is 100 by x plus 200 by y is equal to 25 by 6. Look at this, children. We have 100, 200, 25. Isn't it 25 common? So throughout we have to divide by 25. Dividing by 25. Dividing by 25. That is how we are simplifying the equation. When we divide by 25 4 times, isn't it 4 by x plus, if you divide this 8 times, 8 by y. If you divide by 25 1 time, 1 by 6. This is how we will be getting the second equation. Now we got first equation, second equation. We have to solve it and get the answer. After that you will be having your homework also. With that we will be winding up. So let us rewrite and we will simplify this. 15 by x plus 60 by y equal to 1. 4 by x plus 8 by y equal to 1 by 6. Okay. So here let 1 by x is equal to, let 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v. So equation will become 15u plus 60v is equal to 1. Second equation 4u plus 8v is equal to 1 by 6. Okay, so we will rewrite this equation. Elimination is difficult in this case. So let us rewrite 15u plus 60v minus 1 equal to 0. 4u plus 8v minus 1 by 6 equal to 0. Let us have cross multiplication method. uv 1 we have to take, 68 negative 1 by 6, 15 4. You are all familiar now. 68 cross multiply become u divide by, cross multiply like this, we get the answer 60 into negative 1 by 6 minus 8 into negative 1. We divide by, again cross multiply, negative 4 minus 1 by 6 into 15 equal to, we have 15 into 8 minus 1 by, 15 into 8 is 120 minus 4 into 60 is 240. 240. Okay. So here we can cancel this 10 times. So u by negative 10 plus 8. Negative 10 plus 8. V by minus 4 plus, minus of minus will become plus 6. By 3 we can cancel 3 2s, 3 5s. Isn't it 5 by 2? We have minus 4 plus 5 by 2 equal to 1 by negative 120. First and last we will equate. So we have like this. U by negative 10 plus 8. Negative 10 plus 8 equal to negative 2 equal to 1 by negative 120. Other part is V by. This is like cross multiplication again. Negative 4 into 2. Negative 8 plus 1 into 5 divide by 2. That's equal to 1 by negative 120. Here u equal to, only u we want, negative 2 to the other side. So don't change the sign. It's multiplication. So negative 120. 1 time here 60 time. Negative goes, u is equal to 1 by 60. What is that u equal to? Isn't it 1 by x? It is 1 by x. Therefore, x is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. That is the speed of the train we have taken. So all of you have to write it now. Speed of the train equal to 60 kilometer per hour. So how do we do this? Divided by. So how to solve this? Or we can use this x in any one of this equation. There also will be getting the answer. So let us do this itself. V by negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3 by 2 equal to 1 by negative 120. That is V divided by. Divide by means into the reciprocal we can take. Division by number means multiplication by reciprocal. 2 by negative 3. That's equal to 1 by negative 120. Now let us take 2 by negative 3 to the other side. V is equal to 1 by negative 120 already there. Into 2 of this side will become denominator here. By negative 3 will become into negative 3 on the other side. So what do we get here? By 3 we can cancel one time, negative 1. Here again by 3, 3 4s 40. Negative will be getting cancelled. So we have 1 by negative 80. Okay, negative 1 by negative 80. What is that, children? Is that V is equal to 1 by 80? What is V is equal to? It is 1 by Y. Therefore, Y is equal to 80 kilometer per hour. What is meant by that? 80 kilometer per hour is speed of the bus. Speed of the bus. Now we are having a homework. All of you have to copy down the homework. With that we will be finishing today's class. Now you can see the homework question. First question solve. 4 by x plus 5y is equal to 7. 3 by x plus 4y is equal to 5. So only 1 by x we have to convert to. Let it be u. In that form we have to take. Second equation is 2 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 13. 5 by x minus 4 by y equal to negative 2. 1 by x equal to u. 1 by y is equal to v form. Okay, so next comes third question. We have x plus y by xy equal to 2, x minus y by xy is equal to 6. Separate it. X by xy plus y by xy equal to 2. Then you have to cut x and x, here y and y. So you will be getting similarly x by xy minus y by xy. So it will come to linear equation form. Now comes question number 4. 3 by x plus y plus 2 by x minus y is equal to 2. So it is of the form let 1 by x plus y is equal to u. 1 by x minus y is equal to v. Look at that, 1 by x plus y in both the equation it is there. 1 by x minus y in both equation. Here in this case it's very simple. xy comes. So what to do? Throughout xy we have to divide. Then it will be in the form. Now here 10 into 1 by x plus y, 2 into 1 by x minus y. This question. So these are the questions. 6 questions are there. You complete it. Okay. So in the next class you have to be ready with your graph book. If you are ready with the graph book only, you will be able to. Okay children, in the next class you have to be ready with the graph book. With the graph we will be winding up our lessons, and in the unit test you will be getting the portion linear equations in 2 variable as well as your other lesson polynomial. 10 marks will be giving, altogether 20 marks in 1 hour. So prepare well children. Hope you all are doing fine. Okay, bye.